Welcome to the Ultimate Sports Blog Podcast. Today is Sunday, April 15th, 2018. Today I'm going to recap yesterday's NBA playoff action, look ahead to today's NBA playoff action, recap last night's Stanley Cup playoff action, look ahead to today's Stanley Cup playoff action, look back at yesterday's Major League Baseball action, look ahead to today's Major League Baseball action. So, short podcast today. Let's get going. NBA playoffs started yesterday, as I mentioned. The Warriors destroyed the Spurs 113-92 in Game 1. They take the 1-0 series lead. Klay Thompson, 27 points in the win. Rudy Gay put up 15 in defeat. The Raptors defeated the Wizards 114-106, and that was their first ever Game 1 win. Serge Ibaka, 23 points in the win. John Wall had 23 in defeat as the Raps take a 1-0 series lead. The 76ers defeated the Heat 130-103. The Sixers dominated from the end of the second quarter on. J.J. Redick put up 28 in the win. Kelly Olynyk put up 26 in defeat. Ben Simmons was tremendous, 17 points, 14 assists, and 9 rebounds in his playoffs debut as the Sixers take a 1-0 series lead. The lone road upset of the day, the Pelicans defeated the Trailblazers 97-95 as the Pelicans take a 1-0 series lead. Anthony Davis was just tremendous, 35 points and 14 rebounds in the win. C.J. McCollum put up 19 in defeat. Today's action, you have the Celtics hosting the Bucks in that Game 1, the Pacers at the Cavaliers, the Jazz at the Thunder, and the Rockets hosting the Timberwolves. The picks, I'm going to take Milwaukee to win Game 1 because I picked them to win the series, and usually if you win a series in 6 and 7, a good recipe for that is to win Game 1. Pacers, Cavs, that's easy. LeBron's going to dominate and give me the Cavs at home. Won't be surprised if the Pacers are competitive, though. Jazz at the Thunder, give me Oklahoma City at home with that crowd and Russell Westbrook going off. And Timberwolves, Rockets, give me the Rockets in a closer game than people expect because I just think that the Timberwolves are going to come out ready to play. There's no pressure on them, and all the pressure is on the Houston Rockets. Stanley Cup playoff action, the results from yesterday. The Predators defeated the Avalanche 5-4 to take a 2-0 series lead. First period, Avalanche get on the board first on a goal by Gabriel Baroque, assisted by JT Comfer and Colin Wilson to give them a 1-0 lead. Second period, Kevin Fiala on the power play ties it up at 1 apiece, assisted by Colton Sissons, and Kyle Turris. Victor Edvardsen gives the Preds a 2-1 lead. Then Ryan Johansson's first of the playoffs, they put him up 3-1, assisted by Matthias Ekholm and PK Subban. Nathan McKinnon gets the Avalanche within 1, and assisted by Nikita Zadorov to get the Avs within 2. Third period, Austin Watson, second of the playoffs, assisted by Nick Bonino and Kevin Fiala, gives the Predators a 4-2 lead. Gabriel Landeskog on the power play gets the Avs within 1, assisted by Tyson Barrie and Nathan McKinnon. Ryan Hartman's first of the playoffs put Nashville up 5-3, assisted by PK Subban and Matthias Ekholm. And Alexander Kerfoot with the extra skater on, assisted by Gabriel Landeskog and Tyson Barrie, got the Avs within 1. The Avs are more competitive in this game than they were in Game 1. The Avs have been competitive actually in both games, but they're even more competitive in this game. Pekka Rinne, 26 saves on 30 shots. Jonathan Bernier, 28 saves on 32 shots. So that last Nashville goal was an empty netter. The Lightning defeated the Devils 5-3 to take a 2-0 series lead. New Jersey hung around this game, but didn't come through to tie the game or win the game. Braden Point got it going. His first of the playoffs, assisted by Andrej Palat and Ryan McDonough, to give the Bolts a 1-0 lead. Nico Hirschier's first of the Stanley Cup playoffs ties it up at 1 apiece about a minute later. Second period, Alex Killorn, second of the playoffs on the power play, assisted by Nikita Kucherov and Steven Stamkos, gives the Bolts a 2-1 lead. Tyler Johnson, second of the playoffs, assisted by Braden Point and Ryan McDonough, gives the Bolts a 3-0 lead. Nikita Kucherov, second of the playoffs, gives the Bolts a 4-1 lead. Alex Killorn on the power play is third of the playoffs. JT Miller and Nikita Kucherov with the assists, 5-1 Bolts. Sami Vatanen, first of the Stanley Cup playoffs, assisted by Andy Green and Corey Schneider, put the Devils within 3. And by the way, Kucherov's goal was actually an own goal by Sammy Vatanen. I forgot to mention that. Third period, Blake Coleman's first of the playoffs, got the Devils within 2, assisted by Travis Zajac and John Moore. Andrei Vasilevsky was pretty good again in net. It's funny because there was questions about him coming into the playoffs. 41 saves on 44 shots. He was tremendous. Keith Kincaid got pulled after giving up 5 goals, and he only had 10 saves on 15 shots. And Corey Schneider was really good in relief, 10 saves on 10 shots. And I'm curious to see if the Devils start Schneider in Game 3. And if I'm New Jersey, I would. He's had playoff success in the past with the Vancouver Canucks, and he looks to be healthy. That was my positive takeaway from New Jersey in that game. The Bruins defeated the Maple Leafs 7-3 to take a 2-0 series lead. This was all Bruins yet again. First period, David Pastrnak seconded the playoffs, assisted by Torrey Krug and Patrice Bergeron, put the Bruins on the board. Jake DeBrusk on the power play, assisted by Torrey Krug and Patrice Bergeron, 2-0 Bruins. Kevin Miller's first of the playoffs, assisted by David Pastrnak and Brad Marchand, 3-0 Bruins. Then Rick Nash on the power play, assisted by David Pastrnak and Torrey Krug, 4-0 Bruins. That was all in the first period. Second period, Maple Leafs get on the board on a goal by Mitch Marner, assisted by Zach Hyman to make it a 4-1 game. David Krejci, second of the playoffs, assisted by David Pastrnak and Brad Marchand, put the Bruins up 5-1. Tyler Bozak's first of the playoffs made it a 5-2 game, assisted by Connor Brown and Morgan Riley. Third period, David Pastrnak, second of the game. Third of the playoffs, assisted by Patrice Bergeron and Brad Marchand, put the Bruins up 6-2. James Van Riemsdyk on the power play, assisted by Andreas Johnson and Mitch Marner, made it a 6-3 game. And David Pastrnak for the hat trick. 7-3 lead, 7-3 final score. The hat trick goal by Pastrnak was assisted by Brad Marchand and Patrice Bergeron. Pastrnak was just incredible in this game. 6 points in the game. Of course, he was the number one star of the game. Tuukka Rask was solid in net for the Bruins. 30 saves on 33 shots. Freddie Anderson got pulled. He only had 2 saves on 5 shots. And the backup goalie came in, McKinney, 19 saves on 23 shots. If I'm the Maple Leafs, I just keep Anderson in there. He just had a rough first 2 games and take it back to Toronto to see how they do. The Sharks defeated the Ducks 3-2 to take a 2-0 series lead. That was impressive for San Jose. Jacob Silfverberg's first of the playoffs got Anaheim on the board 40 seconds into the game. Hampus Lindholm with the assist, 1-0 Ducks. Marcus Sorensen's first of the playoffs, assisted by Melker Karlsson and Brendan Dillon, tied it up at 1 apiece. Logan Couture's first of the playoffs on the power play gave the Sharks a 2-1 lead, assisted by Kevin LeBlanc and Joe Pavelski. Second period, Thomas Hertl's first of the playoffs, assisted by Mikhail Bodiker and Logan Couture, put the Sharks up 3-1. And Hampus Lindholm on the power play, his first of the playoffs, assisted by Ryan Getzlaf and Ryan Kessler, got the Ducks within 1, and that was all the scoring. Martin Jones, great again tonight. Great again last night. 28 saves on 30 shots. John Gibson, 32 saves on 35 shots. The Ducks just need to find offense, and they are in big trouble as they're down 0-2 going back to San Jose. Today's games, you have Philadelphia hosting Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh bounces back here and gets the win. Unpopular opinion, there's a disappointing Game 2 performance by the Penguins as the Flyers went in there and won Game 2 and now have home ice advantage in the series, unless if Pittsburgh is able to steal one in Philadelphia, and I think they do. I'm going to say this game goes to overtime and it's a 3-2 Penguins, or no, 4-3 Penguins win. Let's say Crosby for the overtime winner. Jets Wild. I'm going to say Minnesota gets a win here at home. Their fans are going to be into it. Let's say the Wild win 3-1, and that last goal being an empty net. Blue Jackets Capitals. I'm going to say the Capitals bounce back and get the win here. Alex Ovechkin will have a nice game. Let's say 4-2 Washington. Golden Knights at the Kings. I think LA wins this one at home to get the series at 2-1. So those are the picks. I'll say them again. Penguins, Wild, Capitals, Kings for the picks today. Major League Baseball, some interesting results. A lot of rainouts. The Red Sox defeated the Orioles 10-3 as they improved to a Major League best 12-2. Baltimore drops to 5-10. Hector Velasquez with the win. Alex Cobb with the loss. Marcus Walden with the save. Bottom of the first inning. RBI double. Andrew Benintendi 1-0 Boston. And then followed it up with a home run by Hanley Ramirez to give the Red Sox a 3-0 lead as Benintendi was on base for that. Bottom of the third. Home run JD Martinez 4-0 Sox. Bottom of the fourth. 2-run single Andrew Benintendi 6-0 Sox. Bottom of the fourth. RBI double Hanley Ramirez 7-0 Sox. Also in the bottom of the fourth. An error by Manny Machado as JD Martinez was safe at second. Scores in a Hanley Ramirez to make it 8-0 Red Sox. Top of the fifth. A 2-run home run by Pedro Alvarez to get the Orioles on the board. Bottom of the sixth, RBI single JD Martinez, 9-2 Sox. Bottom of the seventh, RBI single Blake Swihart, 10-2 Sox. Top of the ninth, RBI ground out Chase Sisco, 10-3 was your final. Hector Velasquez, 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, and 5 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 3.29 ERA. Alex Cobb, 3 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 7 earned runs, a walk, and no strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 17.18 ERA. Oof, that's ugly. The Nationals bounce back and beat the Rockies 6-2 as they improve to 7-8. Colorado drops to 8-8. Max Scherzer with the win. John Gray with the loss. Rockies on the board first, though, on a home run by Charlie Blackmon, a 2-run shot to put Colorado up 2-0. Bottom of the fourth, home run Matt Wieters to get the Nats on the board. Bottom of the sixth, Matt Wieters' RBI single ties it up at 2 apiece. Bottom of the sixth, Michael A. Taylor, RBI single, 3-2 Nats. Bottom of the sixth, 2-run double by Moises Sierra to put the Nats up 5-2. Bottom of the seventh, Wilmer Difo, RBI single, 6-2 Nats. And that was it for your scoring. Scherzer, 7 innings, 1 hit, 2 earned runs, 11 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Leaves the game with a 1.33 ERA. John Gray, 5 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. Leaves the game with a 6.23 ERA. The Cardinals feed the Reds 6-1 as they improve to 8-7. The Reds drop to 2-12. Miles McCullough with the win. Brandon Finnegan with the loss. All Cardinals pretty much in this one again. Top of the first, sacrifice fly, Marcell Ozuna, 1-0 Cards. Top of the second, Greg Garcia home run, 2-0 Cards. Top of the fourth, Greg Garcia again, this time a 2-run shot, 4-0 Cards. Top of the fifth, Jose Martinez, RBI double, 5-0 Cards. Bottom of the fifth, Tucker Barnhart home run, 5-1. And top of the sixth, RBI double, Tommy Pham, 6-1 was your final. McCullers, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 4.26 ERA. Finnegan, 4 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 10.38 ERA. The Cubs defeated the Braves 14-10 as the Cubs came back from a 10-2 deficit as they improved to 7-7. Atlanta drops to 8-6. Justin Wilson with the win. Jose Ramirez, yes, there's a pitcher named Jose Ramirez on the Braves, gets the loss. Top of the first, Ozzie Albies home run, 1-0 Braves. Bottom of the first, home run, Albert Almora Jr. ties up at 1 apiece. Top of the second, RBI double, Ozzie Albies, 2-1 Braves. Top of the second, RBI double, Dansby Swanson, 3-1 Braves. Top of the second, RBI single, Kurt Suzuki, 4-1 Braves. Top of the third, RBI ground out, Ozzie Albies, 5-1 Braves. Top of the third, RBI single, Dansby Swanson, 6-1 Braves. Top of the third, RBI single, Freddie Freeman, 7-1 Braves. Top of the eighth, RBI double, or top of the third, RBI double, Nick Markakis, 9-1 Braves. Bottom of the third, RBI ground out, Wilson Contreras, 9-2. Top of the fourth, RBI single, Ozzie Albies, 10-2 Braves. Here come the Cubs. Bottom of the sixth, bases loaded walk, Kyle Schwarber, 10-3. Bottom of the seventh, RBI triple, Ben Zobrist, 10-4. Bottom of the seventh, RBI ground out, Javier Baez had scored in Zobrist. That's a 10-5 game. Bottom of the eighth, infield single, Wilson Contreras, 10-6. Bases loaded walk, Ben Zobrist, 10-7. And the game-tying, bases-clearing double by Javier Baez tied up at 10 apiece. The Cubs take a lead with a bases-loaded walk to Kyle Schwarber. 12-10 Cubs. Bases-loaded walk, Tommy La Stella. And then Jason Hayward scored on a wild pitch. And then Schwarber scored on the error by Kurt Suzuki to give the Cubs a 14-10 lead for good. This was crazy. Jose Quintana had a rough game, 2 and a third inning, 7 hits, 7 runs, 4 walks and a strikeout, leaves the game with an 8.16 ERA. Sean Newcomb, 5 and a third inning, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks and 7 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 4.02 ERA. The Rangers defeated the Astros 6-5 in 10 innings as they improved to 5-11. Houston drops to 10-5. Keone Kela with the win. Will Harris with the loss. Alex Claudio with the save. Bottom of the fourth, 2-run double. Carlos Correa, 2-0 Houston. Bottom of the fourth as well, a 3-run home run. Yuli Gurriel, 5-0 Astros. Top of the fifth, a home run by Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to get the Rangers on the board. Top of the sixth, home run Adrian Beltre, 5-2 game. Top of the eighth, Rangers make it a little more interesting. 2-run home run Joey Gallo, make it a 5-4 game. Top of the eighth, a game-tying home run, the first of the career of Ronald Guzman to tie it up at 5 apiece. And in the top of the 10th, infield single by Ronald Guzman to give the Rangers a 6-5 lead for good. A really nice win for the Texas Rangers. Mike Minor, 5 innings, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, a walk and 2 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 4.6 ERA. Charlie Morton, 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk and 12 strikeouts, leaves the game with an ERA of 1. The bullpen was a problem for the Astros today, and this is the first time all season where their bullpen has been a problem. The Phillies defeated the Rays 9-4 as they improved to 8-5. Tampa drops to 3-11. Jake Arrieta with the win. Chris Archer with the loss. Top of the second, the Phillies put up a 6 spot. RBI double Scott Kingery. RBI double J.P. Crawford. RBI single Cesar Hernandez. RBI single Carlos Santana. RBI single Abdul Herrera. And an RBI ground out by Rhys Hoskins, which makes it all up to be 6-0. Top of the fourth, 7-0 Phillies on a home run by J.P. Crawford. Bottom of the fourth, sacrifice by C.J. Cron, make it a 7-1 game. Matt Duffy, RBI double, gets the Rays within 7-2. Also in the bottom of the fourth, top of the fifth, RBI double, Scott Kingery, 8-2 Phils. Top of the fifth, sacrifice by Maikel Franco, 9-2 Phils. Bottom of the sixth, RBI ground out by C.J. Cron, 9-3. Bottom of the ninth, sacrifice by Danny Hechavarria, 9-4 was your final. Jake Arrieta, 6 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout, leaves the game with a 3.38 ERA, so a nice bounce-back start for Jake Arrieta. Chris Archer, 4 innings, 7 earned runs, 8 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 7.84 ERA. The Brewers defeated the Mets 5-1 to end their winning streak. Mets dropped to 11-2. Milwaukee improves to 8-7. Chase Anderson with the win, Matt Harvey with the loss. Josh Hader with the save. Top of the second, 3-run home run, Jonathan Villar, 3-0 Milwaukee. Top of the fourth, Jet Bandy with the home run, 4-0 Milwaukee. Bottom of the sixth, RBI single, Leonis Cespedes to get the Mets on the board. Top of the ninth, Orlando Arcia home run, 5-1 was your ball game. Anderson, 6 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 2.82 ERA. Matt Harvey, 5 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, and 6 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 4.8 ERA. The Pirates defeated the Marlins 1-0 as they improved to a 10-4. Miami drops to 4-10. The win, George Contos, Brad Ziegler with the walk, Felipe Vasquez with the save. The lone run came in the top of the ninth with a bunt single by Corey Dickerson to score in Starling Marte to give the Pirates the 1-0 lead for good. Jameson Taillon, excellent again. 6 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, leaves the game with a .89 ERA. Trevor Richards, 7 innings, 2 hits, a walk, and 2 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 4.7 ERA. The Angels defeat the Royals 5-3 as they improved to 13-3. Casey drops to 3-10. Garrett Richards with the win. Jacob Junis with the loss. Kenyon Middleton with the save. Top of the third, home run, Luis Valbuena, 1-0 Halos. Top of the fourth, Justin Upton home run, 2-0. Top of the fifth, 2-run home run, Mike Trout, 4-0 Halos. Bottom of the fifth, Lucas Duda scored on a wild pitch by Garrett Richards to get the Royals on the board. Top of the sixth, sacrifice by Zach Cozart, 5-1 Angels. Bottom of the seventh, RBI single, Drew Butera, 5-2 game. In the bottom of the 8th, Mike Moustakas gets the Royals within 2 on a home run. Garrett Richards, 5 innings, a hit, an earned run, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 3.6 ERA. Jacob Junis, 4 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, and 7 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 1.93 ERA. The Giants defeated the Padres 5-4 as they improved to 6-10. The Giants dropped to 6-8. The win, Adam Kimber. The loss, Corey Gernon in the save by Brad Hand. Bottom of the 1st, Hunter Renfroe, sacrifice fly, 1-0 San Diego. Christian Villanueva, home run, 2-0 San Diego. Top of the 4th, 2-run home run, Evan Longoria to tie it up at 2 apiece. Also in the top of the 4th, an RBI single by Austin Jackson, making it a 3-2 game. Top of the 5th, home run Andrew McCutchen to put the Giants up 4-2. Bottom of the 5th, RBI double Jose Perella, making it a 4-3 game. Bottom of the 7th, a 2-run home run, Hunter Renfroe to give the Padres a 5-4 lead. That was your scoring. Clayton Richard, 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 5.73 ERA. Derek Collins, 4 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 4.6 ERA. The Mariners defeated the Athletics 8-10. The Mariners defeated the Athletics 10-8 as they improved to 8-4. The Athletics dropped to 5-10. The win, Chasen Bradford, lost Kendall Grayman to save Edwin Diaz. Bottom of the 2nd, 3-run home run, Gene Segura, 3-0 Mariners. Top of the 3rd, 2-run single, Mark Hanna to make it a 3-2 game. Top of the 3rd, RBI single, Jed Lowry, 3-3. Bottom of the 3rd, 2-run single, Mitch Haniger, 5-3 Mariners. Top of the 4th, RBI single, Stephen Piscotty, make it a 5-4 game. Bottom of the 5th, a home run, Mitch Haniger to give the Mariners a 6-4 lead. Bottom of the 5th, infield single, Ichiro Suzuki, 7-4 Mariners. Bottom of the 5th, infield single by D. Gordon, 8-4 Mariners. Bottom of the 6th, home run, Kyle Seager, 9-4 Mariners. Top of the 7th, Mark Hanna, home run, 9-5 game. And the Mariners give up another home run, this one to Chris Davis to make it a 9-7 game. Bottom of the 7th, home run, Dan Vogelbach, 10-7 Mariners. In the top of the 8th, home run, Stephen Piscotty, 10-8. Marco Gonzalez, 3 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, a walk, and 5 strikeouts, leaves the game with an 8.25 ERA. Kendall Graveman, 4 innings, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, leaves the game with 9.87 ERA. The Diamondbacks feed the Dodgers 9-1 as they improve to 11-3. Dodgers drop to an ugly 4-9. TJ McFarland with the win, Rich Hill with the loss. Dodgers got on the board first with an RBI single by Jock Peterson to give them a 1-0 lead. Top of the 3rd, RBI double, Cato Marte, 1-1 game. Top of the 3rd, home run, Paul Goldschmidt, 3-1. Top of the 4th, 2-run single, Devin Moreo, 5-1. Top of the 5th, home run, A.J. Pollock, a 2-run shot, 7-1. And another home run by Pollock makes it 8-1. Home run, Alex Avila, 9-1. Tyjon Walker only went 2 innings and gave up 4 hits, and earned run, a walk, and 2 strikeouts, leaves the game with a 3.46 ERA. He was hurt, so he left the game. TJ McFarland did a nice job in relief. 4 innings, 2 hits, and a strikeout, leaves the game with a 2.84 ERA. Not a good game for Rich Hill. 5 innings, 7 hits, 7 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks, leaves the game with a 6 ERA. Yankees, Tigers, White Sox, Twins, and Blue Jays, Indians all postponed. Today's games, Yankees, Tigers was supposed to have a doubleheader. Game 1 postponed. Orioles, Red Sox at 1:05 today. Your starters, Dylan Bundy and Chris Sale. Cardinals, Reds, you have Carlos Martinez and Homer Bailey. Brewers, Mets, you have Julius Chacin and Noah Syndergaard. Pirates, Marlins, you have Ivan Nova and Jose Urena. Phillies, Rays, you have Ben Lively and Ryan Yarbrough. Rockies, Nationals, you have Tyler Anderson and Steven Strasburg. White Sox, Twins postponed. Braves, Cubs postponed. Angels, Royals. Shohei Ohtani against Eric Skoglund. So the Ohtani show continues today. Athletics, Mariners, you have Sean Manaea and Felix Hernandez. That's a nice matchup. Dodgers hosting the Diamondbacks. Zach Godley and Clayton Kershaw. Giants, Padres, you have Tyler Beede and Joey Lucchesi. And Sunday Night Baseball, Rangers, Astros, Justin Verlander against Bartolo Colon. Easy pick there. I'm taking the Astros to take the series, 2 out of 3. And then Yankees, Tigers, At 7 o'clock is Luis Cessa against Matt Boyd, but I think that's going to be Luis Severino against either Matt Boyd or somebody else. That's remained to be seen. All right, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great day, everybody.